Hello everyone. Why should we care about digital accessibility? Digital accessibility is about making sure our websites, mobile apps and documents are accessible for everyone. And I'm going to break down why we should care into 5 areas. Now, in iSolutions, we work hard to make sure that we produce excellent services, and therefore we really want to maximize the potential for everyone to make the most of them and remove any barriers in terms of accessibility. And that's really important because the proportion of new students disclosing a disability increased by 41% this academic year. And students who study at Southampton who disclose a disability are less likely to continue their program of study. And it's not only that we should consider permanent disabilities, there are also temporary and situational impairments, and you might have experienced some yourself while working from home. You might have needed to increase your browser or operating system size for fonts, or perhaps turn on high contrast mode. And our IT strategy says that we're going to enable the exploitation of digital technology by the university. And I assume that's everyone at the university, not only those without any impairments. But do we really understand how accessible our services are? Can all of our services be used with a keyboard if our mouse breaks, or if we don't have, if we have carpal tunnel, or it's just not working for us to use the mouse? If we have a visual impairment, can we increase the size of by using browser zoom to 400% and use web-based services without having to scroll horizontally? Have we checked the contrast of our user interface components and text of our web-based services? And that's important because it is the law. Since 2018, when the accessibility regulations came in, it has been the law that we should create accessibility statements for our in-scope services, stating what is not accessible and why, what we're going to do about it, and what the accessible alternatives are, along with details of the contact process and enforcement procedure. In terms of what's in scope, that's been leveling up over the past few years. It now covers all of our websites, office documents, extranets, and intranets that are used for active business purposes. So pretty much if the students and staff are using it, it's covered. It is argued that it saves money to follow accessible practices. Research has shown that accessible practices results in reduced page size, load time. If all of our students who were previously not continuing their program, if we were to help them to continue their program study, then that would also result in an investment for the university. So of course, it's the right thing to do. Accessibility features tend to have the result in resolving unexpected issues. For example, predictive text was developed as an assistive technology, but most of us would use it in our phones. And of course, many of us will benefit from assistive technologies at some point in our lives. Not only is it the right thing to do, it's just the thing to do. If we're not ensuring our services are accessible, we haven't finished the job. And our IT strategy says that we'll get the basics right. And accessibility, I'm sure all would agree, is a basic right. It's also to your competitive advantage. Already, 6 roles within iSolutions require knowledge or experience within the area of accessibility. And if you were to move into the tech sector from outside of the university, selling or doing business around the world, then you will need to comply or produce products that comply with worldwide accessibility standards. And 63% of tech companies state that they cannot staff all of their accessibility needs. Don't take my word for it. Dave Key says we're going to deliver amazing accessibility. So join us on this journey. Join our digital accessibility community of practice. Our next session, next week on Global Accessibility Awareness Day, talks about how we could move to that amazing accessibility. How can we actually start to make sure we're getting to where we need to be? That's on the 20th of May between 3 and 4. Everyone's invited. Thank you very much.